we will be discussing CAD, which is computer designing, uh, CAM, which is computer manufacturing, and SIM, computer integrated manufacturing. We will uh, uh, go a little bit deeper while we are talking, continuing the lesson. So first of all, you have to know what is manufacturing. So we say manufacturing is a process converting raw materials into finished products using machinery, energy, and various manufacturing process. So manufacturing process always starts from raw materials, and we get we out after processing we will get the finished product. So for this we will talk later on what is exactly we will supply energy and human resources tools likewise. So just go through all these presentation slides, you will understand properly. So if I brief again, manufacturing is a process of converting raw materials, components or parts into finished products by various process, machines and energy. Also manufacturing includes not only manufacturing such as sales, marketing and management control. All these are included in manufacturing. So main thing you remember this term manufacturing and the definition. And also you have learned the other word production. It's also like a similar type of word, similar like you can use alternatively, but production process converts inputs into outputs, which is like tangible inputs into tangible outputs. That means uh, objects or the materials which you can physical objects actually into different form of finished product through various operations. So actually the production is a broad term of manufacturing. So all kind of manufacturing falls under production. In production you must have learned all these. There are different kind of production types. One is job shop production, batch production, mass production, continuous production process. Actually all these you can call production processes or the types of production or types of manufacturing processes. So just give me a second. Sorry, uh, well uh, in another 5 minutes I will have to take a small break of kind of 10 minutes, so I'll let you know. So these are the types of production, as I said: job shop production, batch production, mass production, and I will explain each and every later in latest different slides. uh, when you talk about manufacturing, the first step is the design process. So to manufacture something, you have to design. So in product design, traditionally it is a linear process like this. First thing, what you do, you identify the problem, or you get the someone's requirement. Then according to the requirement, you will put your ideas and design the product. Then again, maybe refine the design and do engineering analysis whether the product is like feasible or the according to the specifications or not. Then also you can do optimization, which is to optimize the cost of production or the use of materials. Then the final product, or the like you can get the I mean the final specific design, which is which goes to manufacturing. So this is the linear design process. This is we call traditional design process actually. And here it's kind of a cyclic process until you get proper solution. You will be refining the design. Remember what is the design process, or the traditional design process, and also there is like when you are using computers, or when computers are integrated into manufacturing, or not the manufacturing, design. So here is the uh, design process or the procedure with computers. So as I mean, these terms are different, but the same thing, like we identify the problem or recognize, and we will do the designing part, and we will synthesis. That means like we get define the problem or the like design, we can model here. In this is the part which computer is used for. This is actually the same, I mean words are different, but this is the same linear traditional process. And this, in this case, what is shown are supporting support systems by the computer. So they are in CAD. We will do modeling. We call it geometric modeling, which is we create a virtual model. And we do engineering analysis. We do like check for faults of designs, and can we can simulate with loads and whatever the forces, or what any sort of engineering work. And again, like after this, we will be integrating the new model or the support computer model for the traditional process actually. So at this stage, it's like it's also same as here. uh, we are like it's a cyclic operation. Give me a second again, please. uh, Guys, please give me like 15 minutes. So just take a break till 9 o'clock. I will be back soon, okay? I'm sorry about this, just for an emergency. By 9 o'clock we'll be meet up. for urgent uh, matter, my neighbor was sick and I had to drop him to the hospital, to the doctor. So I'm back again. Sorry about it. So what we were talking about, the design process with use of computer, with use of computers. So the traditional design process has been modified by this part using computers. We will talk about this step by step. So let's look at product life cycle. Each and every product has a life cycle. So as I said, each and every product has a product life cycle, which says, which is like start of using the product and end of or the decline the product. So here, if you say, I mean, I'll take for an example mobile phone. Maybe mobile phone has some period of introduction to the market, and market or the popularity will gain little by little, and after certain time it comes to the peak or maturity, and again after time sometime the product life will decrease, or people may reject or decline due to new models or less features. So this is example, a kind of example for product life cycle, and why the computers are used nowadays, because the product life cycle is getting shortened. For an example, in America, they say for a mobile phone again, they say one mobile phone is only for 1 year. One model is for 1 year. Yeah, so they manufacture one model each and every year. Every year, in Korea, they say it's one model is for 6 months only. So they produce each and every 6 months different models. So the life cycle getting shorter and shorter. So for this, if we do it in the traditional way, we cannot shorten. I mean, we cannot produce, because this uh, production time or designing time, manufacturing time, it will be longer. So once as the product life cycle shortens, manufacturing or the design time should be shortened. So computers are assisting for this. Uh, as we discuss here, job shop production, types of production, job shop production, batch production, mass production, continuous flow, flow process. So here the same, the types of we can call it types of manufacturing or types of production systems. uh, we start from job shop production, which is one part or like different distinct parts in few quantities, like maybe one or two, three parts will be produced in job shop production environment. And in batch production, the parts or the products will be produced in batches, like batch of 10 items, batch of 20 items, batch of 50 items, likewise. So the each batch may be may has different designs or different distinct models. In mass production, maybe the same kind of product, maybe quantity, like for higher numbers, like uh, more than like 200, 300,000 are into falls into mass production. So the product may be the same, and here this is continuous flow production. This means it's continuous flow production means like production of oil, petroleum, sugar, likewise. So we don't have to consider this part. We will consider all these three types of production, all the manufacturing types. So the first one is job shop production, which has product variety is high. That means here the production quantity. So as the according to production quantity, I said in mass production we will produce many number of pieces, a lot. So in this production type, production variable, variety varieties are say there's no, less varieties, only maybe one type of production produce part. In batch production, you see production quantity is lower than the mass production as it in batches, and product varieties is little bit, higher than the mass production. So different kind of productions parts are manufactured in batches. And in job shop production, product variety is high, like one or two parts, different parts will be produced. So remember these three types of these types of manufacturing types or the production system production types. Okay, so here is the what I said, same definition. You can go through this, you can read by yourself. As you know, the production, there are another terms like there's a term called production system, which is collection of people, equipment, and procedures like production processes together to accomplish a goal. So production system is a collection of people, equipment, and procedures organized to accomplish manufacturing operations of a company. So so in a system it has like two categories, two parts or two levels. One is manufacturing support system, other part is equipment or machinery or the factory in a production system. And also there are manufacturing systems. So you need to remember what is a manufacturing system. Manufacturing system also a collection of equipment, human resources, and of uh, different kind of processing operations are done to finish the product. So again, like in a manufacturing system, as manufacturing we start from raw material. So there are equipment, tooling, fixtures, like we will explain what is tooling and fixtures. These are for workpiece holding, actually fixtures, and labor and energy. These are the inputs with material, and we get the product as the output, and also scrap. So in production manufacturing system, it is a collection of integrated equipment and human resources. Okay, just remember that the definition of production system. uh, someone wants to know what is the difference between CN. There's no such a term CN, NC, and CNC. Uh, for the right now, you don't have to know exactly what is the difference between NC and CNC. NC is numerical controller or the control. CNC is computer 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 numerical controllers. So in NC is the oldest version, that is machines are operated by numbers or the codes, and CNC machines are operated by the codes, but it has a computer is integrated, so you can perform directly tasks on that computer to manufacture. We will talk about NC and CNC later on. Yeah, someone asked me another question. Production is the overall process of creating something, and numbers of manufacturing process involved to production. Yeah, it can be a number of manufacturing processes uh, to produce the part. As I said, in manufacturing, you start from raw material. Production is the uh, broader term for manufacturing. So in production, it can be different kind of production systems inside, or the manufacturing systems. And production, it is not necessary to start from raw material, maybe conversion of the form of material or the part. So you basically, you say tangible products, tangible inputs into tangible outputs in production. Okay. So again, there are few functions of manufacturing. These are the functions that convert raw materials into finished products. So functions we can call processing. You know what is processing? And assembly, like collecting pieces to one. Material handling and storage, uh, movements of materials, or the like handling and material storage or the product storage, inspection, test, and control. So these are the control, means the whole facility control. And here you see the factory operation, so raw materials, and these are the operations that involve in manufacturing, and the control, and you get the finished product. So uh, in this presentation, actually slides, I think I have to rearrange because some are like gone here and there. I will do it and resend you. So here, uh, now we know what is a manufacturing system actually, and there are different kind of manufacturing systems. For an example, single station cell, which is maybe you have seen lathe machines, or the you know CNC machines. Maybe one machine is in a cell which can operate whatever the operations, and machine clusters, maybe several machines in a one cell or the cluster, and manual assembly lines, actually manual or automated assembly lines it can be. Also automated transfer lines, which are transferring materials from materials or parts from place to place. Also assembly lines and flexible manufacturing systems. We will learn all these later on. So flexible manufacturing system is a manufacturing system where you can reprogram quickly without uh, physical arranging, I mean changing physical configuration. Say for an example, okay, say Honda cars, they are producing cars. They have different models like Fit, CVR, uh, whatever. Many models are there, right? So in a manufacturing line, when they are producing, it should be like altogether like at one time. If they start manufacturing model Fit, then all the cars they manufacture is Fit. But then again they have to manufacture CVR. So what they have to do is they have to change the physical configuration to manufacture CVR usually. I mean traditional way. But if it's a flexible manufacturing system, you don't have to change the configuration of machine layout. You just have to reprogram by software. Actually, these are like if you are using robot arms, you don't have to reconfigure, reorganize. So just change the software without interrupting operations. Like while producing Fit, without stopping the production line, you can reproduce or produce different kind of model. We will talk later on. So these are just examples for production manufacturing systems, and there are components of a manufacturing system. So the components will be production machines, material handling systems, computer systems, human resources. So production machines are the machines that are in the factory. Material handling systems are the way or the machinery which can transfer, buffer, hold materials or the parts. And the computer control system or the computer system is to create or the control the factory operations. And human resource are to operate and manage the system or the factory. So just remember components of manufacturing system as well. uh, the figure says the same thing, like physical system is the material handling system or the production machines. uh, Human computer systems, operation decision structures, that is material handling systems. So just remember one two three four components are there in a manufacturing system. There are different types of production machines: manually operated machines, semi-automated machines, fully automated machines. You know what are these? Like manually operated machines are, you have to attain a human operator has to be there to operate. In semi-automated machine, maybe a human operator or the operator will be like supporting the machine, like part of to get the part of work done. In fully automated machines, maybe without human attention or like a human interfering, the work can be done, or just have to human, you need somebody to monitor, that's all. So these are the machine types. Just you already know this. but just remember we'll be using these terms later on: manually operated machines, semi-automatic machines, fully automatic machines. You just go through this and you will understand properly. And also we we learned about product life cycle, and there is also manufacturing cycle. In manufacturing cycle, it is the client order, design, fabricate, test, warehouse, distribute, all the or sales, whatever you can use, you can say. So in design process also we learned about the client order or the design requirement. Likewise, in manufacturing, we take design and manufacturing all together. So design and fabricate part is this is the design part, and the fabricating, testing, and storage and sales. So this is the manufacturing cycle. And also there is manufacturing support systems. Manufacturing support systems are uh, rather than manufacturing. In support systems, it helps to control or manage production lines, solve logistic problems, business functions, and uh, product quality standards, meet requirements. Likewise, there are different support functions for manufacturing. So these are the activities, few examples for manufacturing support functions, like business functions, which is sales, marketing, order, cost accounting, billing, and all like that. And product design, research and development, design, prototype shops, like that. Planning, processing, uh, yeah, manufacturing planning, process planning, production planning, material requirement planning, capacity planning, like manufacturing planning, and manufacturing control, shop floor control, inventory, quality control, these kind. So remember this term, manufacturing support systems, which helps to a part of manufacturing system actually. These are not directly involved in manufacturing but supporting for manufacturing facilities. Okay, we will talk about manufacturing planning processes later on. So for now, these functions you remember: business functions and designing, product designing functions, planning, and manufacturing controls. This is the same. uh, there are two ways of classifying manufacturing methods: discrete manufacturing, process manufacturing. In discrete, we are learning about discrete manufacturing, which is producing of distinct items, like different items, like automobiles, furniture, toys, aircraft. Likewise, in process manufacturing, as I said before, uh, it can be oil, petroleum, sugar. Likewise, in simply once it converted, and it's not reversible, cannot reverse in process manufacturing. So you don't have to remember this, but we'll be talking about discrete manufacturing throughout the course. And in designing or manufacturing, there are two ways what we do. One is sequential engineering, and other is concurrent engineering. Sequential engineering is the traditional method of designing or manufacturing. For an example, it's like, say, think that this is design process. So its first step is requirement, and we will design, and we will im, im, impl- implement, and then verify, then maintenance. This is like step by step. So this has, say, the same thing, trying to explain from a different picture. So for example, we say like different stages, say in a factory, or different departments will say. Here may be designing department, here may be a engineering analysis department, maybe this may be uh, manufacturing department, this may be quality testing department, maybe this may be uh, sales or whatever. So one each and every step, it goes like jumping wall to wall. It is sequential engineering. But once the computer is developed, once the computer is integrated into manufacturing, we can do this is the same like sequential engineering. In this figure, just to show you, in designing, so one part, design product process, design one, I mean the design is completed, it sends to other section, and again other section, likewise the different departments. In concurrent engineering, what we do, a group of people or the group of all the departments can work together, like same thing which we did earlier, step by step. Now everybody can get together and work and solve the problem. So here, like, say, uh, one part will be design here, and it goes like manufacturing, designing, and quality testing. Then here it fails, or the different idea comes. Then it has to start from here again and again and again. Just have to go. In this method, it's not like that. Everybody is watching what's happening. So everybody's idea is put into uh, from the starting. So you don't have to go step by step. You can accomplish the task easily at once. So this is concurrent engineering. So remember these two terms: sequential engineering and concurrent engineering. Concurrent engineering, actually, departments are networked together, maybe like a network connection, or like what we are doing right now. We are working from different places. It's same principle is applied in manufacturing. Everybody is working together at a one product. So as we said in the beginning, as the marketplace become more uncompetitive, because uh, say Samsung and iPhone, they are producing different kind of mobile phones, and those are competitive. So as soon as iPhone they change, and Samsung is trying to produce a better model, so it has a competition. So there is no time for much time for lead times to produce or manufacture different parts. So once the computer is integrated into manufacturing, it will be quickly reduce lead times to the market, and it can deliver better product to the market. So that's why the computers are used in manufacturing. uh, uh, there are few terms that you have to know, and we will discuss later. So the whole, broadly we can say, computer integrated manufacturing, which is computers integrated into manufacturing for product manufacturing process and designing, marketing, sales, every controlling, planning, all the process. When the computer is integrated, it is computer integrated manufacturing. And the other term is, as in our course, computer aided design and computer aided manufacturing, or CAD and CAM. In CAD, what we do, computers are used for designing process, and in CAM, computers are used for manufacturing process. So SIM can be divided into two categories: computer engineering, which is divided into drafting, manufacturing, and designing. Uh, and the other part is computer aided management, or CAM, computer aided management of manufacturing. So throughout this, from this course, what we learn is this part actually: computer engineering, computer drafting and designing, computer manufacturing, and computer designing. Okay, so we can stop from here actually. For this is the introduction for your course. You will be getting like few questions from this part as well, and as I remember, your exams will be on when it is. I'm not sure now. So we have little more time left. So we will have another 2 days course before the exam. So I'll give you a recording of, if possible, I will give you the recording of the same, and your LMS, access to LMS. Actually, I have given it, but they have sent me a request to check, mark a checklist and send back. I couldn't do that yet. I will do it. Once I do that, you'll get access. I have added all of you to the LMS. So in LMS, you will see all these notes and additional videos as well. Um, you get, as I remember, for the cat, you will get 5 questions to answer. So there are like two parts in a question, like uh, maybe like altogether 10 questions. That is like short answer questions. Most of like will be at the for this first cat, like mostly definitions. But let me confirm. I will tell you exactly what the paper will look like. by Friday. Do you have any day schools on Friday or Saturday evening or morning, so that we can schedule a one? Okay, I will schedule one on Friday, and I will give you an assignment. Okay, someone says Saturday evenings. Okay, I will. Okay, you have Saturday or starting cat. Then today is Wednesday. Tomorrow I have yeah. How about Friday morning? You have work, right? Uh, okay, we'll discuss on WhatsApp a date and a time for the next class. I will tonight. I will send you the next day school presentation, so you go through that as well, and be prepared with your questions, so that I can support you. And in between, I will give you an assignment. You don't have. I mean, that's the first. That will be the first assignment. So just try to answer those questions. In assignment, you have to. You will be get like longer. I mean, little bit difficult questions, but uh, there is a book. You didn't get the copy of book. If not, I will send you the PDF as well today. Now I will send it. Uh, there are cat pass papers, but I think from our department we are not giving cat pass papers of any of other subjects. We are just giving you only the final exam papers as a tradition. So for that, I will give you the assignment which will cover your cat exams. Okay, so you can find answers from those and be prepared. We will discuss. I will message you once I see the exam, once I see your exam paper properly. Okay, so we will stop from here, and I will message you on WhatsApp. So just keep in touch. If you have any questions, just put in the WhatsApp as well. We will discuss. And if any like uh, course materials or whatever you need, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. I will try to get access for the LMS once it is ready. But I mean, it's already there, but you are it's in invisible, I mean, hidden mode for you. Once they open it up, I will let you know. In between, I'll send you notes today. Okay, shall we stop then? Other references, I can give you. Yeah, I'll put it onto WhatsApp. Okay. Okay, we'll stop then. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good.